crochet, whereby we crochet and we provide different versions of crochet to inspire you. Today we are going to make this beautiful tunic blouse. It's very beautiful. We have used shade stitch and mustard yellow. What we need yarn, tape measure, crochet. I have used 2.5 because the yarn is the small. You're going to skip 3. On the 4th stitch you make a double crochet. Continue making double crochet in each stitch, one at a time. In double crochet, for those who doesn't know, it's whereby you yarn over yarn, take 2 and then 2. That is our double crochet. Yarn over, pull the yarn, pull 2 and then you pull 2. We are going to do that up to the end. You can pause your video. Let's meet at the end of the first row. Then we are going to chain 5. You can measure if you want to measure and see that you have 26 centimeters. We are going to chain 5. Then you turn your work. Yarn over and you skip 1. You're going to skip 1 stitch. Then on the second you make your double crochet. chain, skip 1 double crochet, 1 stitch, then on the other one you make a double crochet, chain 1, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, on the second one you make a double crochet, chain 1, you skip 1 stitch, on the next one you make a double crochet, skip, double crochet, skip, double crochet, skip, double crochet, we are going to repeat the same up to the end. You can pause your video. Let's meet at the end. Then here, when you come almost to the end, we are going to do our double crochet. Then you make a chain of 5, you turn your work. Here we are going to start our increase, and our increase we are going to do our increase at the first stitch where we have made our 5 chain, like that. After that we are going to chain 1, and then on the top of the double crochet, on the top of the double crochet we do a double crochet on the top of the double crochet, then you chain 1, on the top of double crochet you put another double crochet, you chain 1, on top of the double crochet you crochet 1 double crochet, chain 1, on the top of the double crochet you make another double crochet, you chain 1, on the top of the double crochet you do the same. We are going to repeat the sequencing up to the end. You can pause your video as you do this, and at the end of the video, at the end of the row 3, we are going to do our increase. So we are going to do our double crochet, and then you chain 1 at the same place where you have made that double crochet, you add another one, so there are 2. Then we are going to chain 5, you turn your work at the same stitch, because we are doing our increase at the beginning and at the end. We do our double crochet, you chain, on top of the double crochet you make your double crochet. We are going to do that for 3 more other rows. Total will be 5. You make your increase at the beginning of the row, and then at the end of each row. can pause your video as you do that. After you have done 5 rows, you will make another panel of the same size. Now we have our 5 rows. We are going to do 3 double crochet. We are going to chain 3, then you turn your work. Then after chain 1 space, we are going to make a double crochet. Then on top of double crochet, we are going to make a double crochet. On the space of chain 1, we make a double crochet on top of chain 1. Then on top of the double crochet, we are going to do double crochet. On the top of the chain 1 double crochet, and on the top of the double crochet, 1 double crochet. We are going to do that up to the end. You can pause your video, then we meet at the end. Then after that, we had already made another panel. Now we are going to join those 2 panels together. to join with a chain of 10, but it depends with your armpit. You can add more. You chain 10 and then you join with the other panel. You join with the other panel with a double crochet. We are going to start on the top of the first stitch. You make a double crochet, then you do the same that as we had done the other panel. On top of chain 1 space, you make 1 double crochet. On top of double crochet, you make a 1 double crochet. We are going to continue like that. On top of chain 1, 1 double crochet. On top of double crochet, you chain. No, we are not chaining here. We are just making double crochet, and we are going to do that up to the end of that panel. Then after that, we are going to join with the other panel, and we are going to do the same. We are going to chain 10, we chain 10, and then we join. Here we are not going to join with the double crochet, we are going to slip stitch. Make sure your panels are in order. You slip stitch from the first stitch like that. Then we are going to chain 5. Then we are going to skip 1 stitch. You chain 1, you skip 1 stitch, then you make a double crochet. You chain 1, you skip 1 stitch, you chain 1, you skip 1 stitch. On the next, you make a double crochet, you chain, and you do up to the end. And when it comes to the where we joined with the 10 chains, we are going to do the same. You skip 1 stitch, you chain 1, double crochet, yeah, like this. You chain 1, you skip 1 stitch, double crochet, you chain 1, you skip, double crochet, and you make sure you are accurate. Chain 1, you skip 1 stitch, continue with the same up to the end. By chaining one, you skip one stitch, you chain one, you skip one stitch. Let's meet at the end. You can pause your video as you continue to do the same. Let's meet at the end. Now as we have come at the end of the row, we are going to strip stitch. And then you slip stitch again so that you can, now we are going to start our shell. Making our shells like this, as you can see from the top. We are going to chain 3. We are going to count that one as a double crochet. We do other 2, you chain 1, you do other 3 to make our shell. Then from there we are going to chain 2, you skip that gap of chain 1. On top of the double crochet, we are going to do a single crochet. We are going to do a single crochet, and then after that we are going to chain 2 again. You skip the next gap. Then on the second one we are going to make our shell. 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the same space. You chain, we are going to chain 2 on the top of the double crochet, single crochet, you chain 2, and then you skip that gap. On the second one you make a shell by doing 3 double crochet, chain 1, at the same space you do other 3 double crochet. That's our shell. You do 2 single crochet on the top of double crochet, you chain 2, on the next gap you do your shell. We are going to do that up to the end. You can pause your video and we meet at the end of that row. At the end of that row, we are going to slip stitch. Here we make a single, and then you chain 2, and then you slip stitch. We are going to slip stitch up to where we have chain 1. You slip stitch up to the center of our shell, and then we are going to chain 3, and we make a shell in between chain 1 space. In this video, this pattern is a 2-row repeat pattern. Then here we are going to chain 1 on the top of 1 chain gap. On the top of our shell, we make another shell. Chain 1, 3 more double crochet. You chain 1 on the top of our shell, make another shell. You chain 1 on the top of the shell, you make another shell. We are going to continue that way up to the end, and because this is our repeat pattern, then after that at the end you will slip stitch, then you slip stitch up to the center, to the middle of our shell, where we have 1 chain space. You make another shell. We are going to chain 2, then on the center where we chained 1, we make a single crochet. You chain 2 on the top of our shell. We are going to make a shell on the middle where we have from the space of chain 1. You chain 1, you add 3 double crochet on the same space. You chain 2 on the top of 1 chain space. You make a single crochet. You chain 2 on the top. You make 3 double crochet. Chain 1, 3 double crochet. Now we are going to do this up to the required length. You can make it as long as you want it. Mine I did fairly long. Now we are going to do the slap. We are going to add our straps, and we are going to begin at the top. If you want the small one, you do according to your desire. Mine I started with slip stitch so that I can join with the panel there. We are going to start from the first stitch. You slip stitch, single crochet, and then you make a chain of 3. Then on the next, on the top of that double crochet, you add a double crochet, you chain 1 on the top of the other double crochet, you make a double crochet, you chain 1 on the top of the other one. Here we are not skipping. You make a double crochet on the chain 1, you chain 1, I did 6 double crochet, and then you chain 3, then you turn your work on the top of the double crochet. You do your double crochet, you chain 1, the small yarn is you chain 1, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Now we are going to do that one is a repeat pattern. we are going to make it longer as your desired length. This one I made 37 centimeters, but it depends with your size, how big you are. Now we are going to do that. You can measure your shoulders if you want it to be long. You can make it long. And then after that, we are going to join with the other panel, and you are going to start with the first stitch, and you are going to join with single stitch. You join the two panels, please let's hear from you. You can share your feedback. You can share the video with your friends who are crocheters. This pattern is easy even for beginners. Don't forget to subscribe so that whenever we upload a new video, you will be notified. Hit the bell. And thank you for watching. Be blessed. In the next video, we are going to make the flower. I will show you how to add it on this top. As you can see, the other one has a flower. We are going to make another video very soon to add the flower on it. You can see how the top is very nice. And the color itself.